Alright, listen up. We gotta talk about spiders. We've gotta talk about spiders. That's today's topic, okay? Because I've had enough. I've had enough of these eight legged, eight eyed little creatures from hell. I. Oh, oh my god. Since I've come back from visiting family early this week, I have encountered two giant spiders in my bedroom. Two. One on the night of the 1st of August, which bled into the 2nd. So it was literally like that was the first thing that I did on my birthday was deal with a spider. And then I also had one last night. I why me, you know? They could choose anyone else in this house, any other room in this house, but it's always my room. It's never my sister's. She's right next door to me. It's never anyone else's room. It's always mine. Anyway, I don't. I remember exactly what happened on. Um, Wait, did I say? What did I say? I said there was two spiders. There was one on the night of the 1st. Okay, whatever. We'll talk about that one first. I don't remember exactly what happened because I've tried to block it out of my memory. But okay, no, I do remember. So, um, came back and came back after visiting family, and in my room there was a big spider in the corner, pretty much right above my head, like just above my desk. When I'm sat at my desk, it's like top right from my perspective. And I clocked it. I was like, okay, that's a big fucker. But if he stays where he is, we won't have a problem, and I can coexist, right? But of course, they never stay still. They never stay in one place, do they? No, they've got to scuttle about and cause havoc for me. So, yeah, I was sat at my desk. I think I was playing a video game or something. I don't know. Um, and I looked up to check if it was still there. Of course, it wasn't. It had moved. So I was like, okay, instant panic mode. Now what? I frantically started looking around the room. Didn't take me long to find it, thankfully. It had simply moved across the wall slash ceiling, and it was in the opposite corner. So from my perspective, it was in the top left corner of my room. So I was like, okay, fine. Panic over, calm down. It's just moved. It's just over there now. And in fact, this is better for me because it's further away from me. So if it stays over there, we'll be just fine. So I went back to what I was doing. And then, like 5 minutes later, because I was still like slightly on edge after it moved the first time, I looked again. It wasn't there. It moved again. And so the first thing I did was check the original corner where it was. It wasn't there. Okay. Check the other corners of my room. It wasn't anywhere on the ceiling or on the walls, which meant it had gone down. Down is bad because down is towards me. So I got up from my desk and walked over towards the door to get a better view of that side of the room. And I found it. It was fairly low on the wall, right above Luna's bed, which was a problem because unfortunately Luna doesn't pay much attention to spiders. I kind of wish she had the instincts of a cat and would kind of, chase them down. I don't know, do what cats do with prey and just, you know, catch it or something. But no, she doesn't do that. She wasn't bothered. The thing she was bothered by was me holding my phone, and I had the torch, the flashlight turned on, and I was basically shining it in her eyes as she was trying to sleep. So I felt bad about that, but in the moment, the spider took priority. I had to know where it was, and I had to know where it was going to go next, because I had to figure out something, right? Um, I don't remember exactly what happened after that, but eventually, my sister showed up. Oh yeah, right. So my sister was having a shower, and at this point, my bedroom door was open. Luna was gone because I disturbed her so much that she didn't want to be around anymore. I don't blame her. She came back eventually. Don't worry. But I was so focused on dealing with this spider, I was literally standing on my bed, holding my phone with the torch on, just trying to come up with a plan. I don't know. I don't know what I was doing. I was just kind of standing around, waiting for something to happen. And that's when my sister came out of the shower, noticed my door was open, looked at me, and she kind of pieced together what was going on. And yeah, so she got herself ready or whatever, and I came back to my room, and then she helped me out. She um, managed to coax the spider away from like the the tiny crawl spaces that it can get into, and she was able to trap it beneath, or I guess inside of an empty vase that she found in her bedroom. So that was kind of the end of that spider story. We ended up removing it after capturing it, and it was fine. I was like, okay, that is one big spider gone. It's unlikely I will get another one for a while, because they don't show up that often, uh, but they show up more often than I would like. Um, so yeah, I was like, okay, there probably won't be another one for a while, and then I just went back to living life normally, and I was fine until last night when I was sat at my desk and uh, pretty much all the lights were out. I have like this lamp on a desk in the corner of my room, just above Luna's bed. It's quite a dim light, so it doesn't it doesn't disturb Luna or anything, and it's just enough where I can see what's going on in my room, without tripping over anything or whatever. Um, and I was sat at my desk, and at the corner of my eye, to my right, I saw a black shadow crawl across my curtains, and I instantly knew what it was. And uh, I, I, I think that's what I did actually. I sighed. I gave a sigh. And I was just like, oh, fuck, not again, kind of thing. Um, this this second one was very quick. Um, it didn't take long for this spider to crawl over my curtains, find its way down to the floor, crawl across the skirting board, um, at floor level, and then race, literally like sprinted across my room, and stopped around Luna's bed. I don't know why they always go towards Luna's bed, but anyway. So that's where it stayed for a few minutes, and during that time, I panicked, got my phone out with my torch on, panicked a little bit more, tried to come up with a solution and failed, and probably did some more panicking. probably in that order, maybe not. It was all of a bit of a blur, I'll be honest. Uh, but um, yeah, uh, I built up the courage to at least approach it. I wanted to open my door so that Luna could leave if she wanted to. Surprisingly, she didn't. Apparently, I was not disturbing her as much this time. Um, but honestly, it would have been easier if she did leave, because I tried to um, coax it through my open door by kicking Luna's bed. Um, well, not Luna's bed. She's kind of got like, so she sleeps in this really fluffy like donut dog bed thing. But beneath that is like a thick, almost like a mattress type thing that we put underneath to give her like some extra cushioning or something. I don't know. She likes it. So the spider was on that like mattress thing, and it's bigger than the donut bed, so it sticks out a little bit. And I was able to actually kick that a little bit and disturb the spider without disturbing Luna. But that just resulted in the spider retreating to like a deeper crevice beneath Luna's bed, which I was not about to follow. I was not about to go find out where it was, because that would have been too close for comfort. So anyway, went back to sitting on my bed with my torch on, and I just sat on my bed watching the space where it used to be with my torch shined on it. I was probably sat there for like 15, 20 minutes. It felt like a we're having a standoff or something. Eventually, it showed itself. It crawled just on top of like the ring of the donut bed that Luna was still lying in at this point. During the wait, I was on Amazon searching for spider catchers, because I've just about had enough of these spiders showing up, and I need some sort of device where I can pick them up and place them elsewhere without actually going near it. So I did buy one of those today. I'm not ashamed to admit it. Okay, I need something to deal with these spiders, and if I'm moving up to university soon. I'm not going to have anyone around to help me, so I need to deal with this stuff on my own. So that's what I did. Anyway, um, so I decided to try and recreate the solution that we came up with the other night with the first spider. I went into my sister's room, which was thankfully unlocked, and I grabbed the same vase that, and I came back with it, and I was able, thankfully the spider didn't move. It kind of sat in the same position for like 10, 15 minutes. I don't know what it was doing, but I didn't like it. I was able to capture, like place the vase very quickly on top of this spider, and then it was trapped. That was good. But I was in a bit of a predicament at that point, because in my left hand I had my phone, which had the torch on it, and in my right hand I was putting pressure down on this vase, which had a spider trapped within it, and I couldn't really move. I couldn't turn the light on or anything. I was kind of stuck. So at this point, I called up a friend. And they were very helpful in providing moral support, um, and offering advice and help as best they could. I eventually managed to. Luna didn't stick around for long after I trapped the spider, with the doors open, so she just left on her own. I then had to put the phone down and drag the dog bed with the trapped spider in the vase out of my room and onto the upstairs landing. I then managed to um, kind of like wiggle the vase with the spider in it off of the donut bed and have it be like on solid flooring. I did that. That was great. That was a big step for me. Okay, that was that was that was a lot. It took a lot out of me to get to that point. Okay, and then it's like a almost like a deja vu sort of situation. My sister came back at that point. She was out somewhere, and she came back, and that's when she helped me with the final step of getting like a piece of card underneath the vase, and yeah, we were able to lift it up and remove it. We threw it out the window. So yeah, it was a lot. Um, I'm pretty done with spiders at this point, but I'm alive. I survived. Yeah, it's been stressful. It's been stressful. That's for sure. Um, but yeah, those are the newest spider tales that I have for you. Um, there were other things I wanted to touch upon today, but honestly, they can wait. Um, that'll do it for today, I think. That's enough spider talk for now. So I guess I'll catch you tomorrow. Um, see you in the next one. Uh, hopefully, there'll be no more spiders showing up because I don't have that spider catcher yet. So I really hope nothing else shows up. But I'm going to go. Thank you for listening. Thank you for uh, hearing my tales of woe regarding spiders. Uh, yeah. Until next time. Goodbye.